Now, because I've lived in China so long, I do often forget what is novel or what people are interested in seeing in China. And one of them is train stations. Something that is normally a pretty boring topic, but it is worth having a look at a Chinese train station because they are absolutely ginormous. I'm on the 3rd floor here. They're so well organized. So you come in through security, you have your stuff checked over there, your passport, whatever, your bag goes through the scanner, you come through into this huge waiting hall, and then on both sides you can see I'm in A zone, that's B zone over there. That's for the same trains, but it's to accommodate the sheer number of passengers that you get on. You go down the escalator closest to your specific carriage. So rather than going down onto one platform and then going all the way along the train trying to find your spot, that's where you go. Pretty cool. I won't bore you with train chat on this video, but you can see all that elsewhere, other people's channels, but there are different classes of seat you can get. I got a business ticket today, so I'm pretty sure it has its own waiting area as well. We're gonna go check that out. Regular waiting area with massage seats, but I'm heading over here to a business class lounge. Train update. I was sitting here worried because I know the train's delayed, but I wasn't paying attention to the board up there. And I just realized why they give you this is because when it's time for your train to go, they come get you and they escort you to your train. Another level, man. So she took me from the business lounge straight here, and you get priority boarding as well. On we go. Pretty cool to have priority boarding. I didn't know that happened. So I can skip the queue and I can get to the platform before the train. Usually it's like a mad rush. You got like 5 minutes to head down the stairs and find your spot and everything, but job's a good one. Welcome back to the channel. As promised, I'm in Shenzhen, checking out the biggest electronics market in the world. And when I say market, it's not a market in the traditional sense. It never is in China. Every time I say I'm visiting a market, what I really mean is I'm visiting streets and streets of shops. And each building has multiple floors. I keep finding myself saying the same thing. But if you're new here, I do go and check out the scale of industry here in China, whatever that industry may be. I'm just fascinated by these massive, massive markets that we've got here. So I'm using the new DJI Pocket 3. It finally arrived. I had to wait maybe, what was it, 3 weeks nearly 3 weeks. Even here in China, even here in Shenzhen, where they are made, there was a waiting list. It's such a popular device. There's a DJI shop right there. So I'm in an area called Huaqiang Bay. Bay meaning north. It's the north section of this area. And you've got malls over there with your fancy Coach and Kors and Lululemon and all that bollocks. But you've also got the electronics market in the same area. So I'm going to try and figure out which one is the biggest, and we're going to go in there and have an explore. I'm not really trying to buy anything today, but you never know. You never know. Something might tempt me being a massive nerd that I am. Beautiful day here in Shenzhen. Let's go and have a look. Whenever I visit Shenzhen, I'm always impressed by how futuristic it feels. I mean, it's a brand new city, relatively new. What is it now? 30 years old, something like that. But little things like that on the street, so cool. So we're approaching the area we need to be in. So a little bit of an introduction to this place. If you're unfamiliar, there's so many videos out there. And I actually haven't clicked through them. The only one I've seen is by Strange Paths, and that was like 7 years ago, and the guy made his own iPhone in this market, which is pretty cool. I might look at doing that. I do love the iPhone mini. It's my favorite one, and they don't make them anymore, so it'd be cool to make my own modern version of that. But I had to cut that there because Dior was pumping out the copyright music. Yeah, I might look at making, I don't have any plan or structure for this video, and if you want to skip all this, there's a timestamp down below so you can jump straight into where you need to be if you want to see the markets. But I'm showing you what the street scenes are like here as well. I'm going to start doing a lot more of these videos of just showing you around and showing you what it's like, daily life here. Kind of like a vlog, I suppose. If people are interested in it, cool. If not, no worries. I'm doing it for me. I'm having fun. It's a good way just to go out for a walk and explore somewhere new. Why not get it on video? We have found it. This is Huaqiang Dianzi Shijie, Huaqiang Electronics World, and the size of it, honestly, man, it's a monster. This is going to dwarf the previous ones that I've shown. Last time I went to the second-hand electronics market. Go check out that video if you're interested. I think this place is going to have second-hand stuff as well, because I know you can build your own phone, as I mentioned, with components. But also it's going to have loads of cool tech. So let's go and have a look inside. I think there's going to be a lot of Snide technology in here. Dyson air wraps, Dyson hair dryers. I've seen Dyson bladeless fans recently being faked as well. Man, this camera is so smooth. I have a super bouncy walk. You've probably seen it in my previous videos. And the gimbal on this, obviously, it doesn't balance out the bouncing. It's more about the rocking from side to side. So I'm trying my best to do a level walk without doing a silly ninja walk, because always feels a bit weird doing that. I think what's going to be more interesting than this stuff is the components section. So I'll get into that as well. First, let's have a look at what these guys are offering. It's pretty much the same stuff you'll see in any of this kind of electronics malls, just on a bigger scale. All right, what we got here? It's a popular spot. I don't know how that's coming out because of my frame rate, but that is incredible. Such a cool display. I'm wary of going into these places back home. Underpasses are dodgy, man, especially at night, but never if you're in China. Okay, so this is finally the building I was looking for, where you can get all your iPhone components. Maybe I will have a try at it and see if someone can make me a phone in here, make me a high-spec iPhone mini. So in here are all your phone components. And there's people in here who can actually assemble it for you as well. If you don't know what you're doing, like me, you can get a phone built to whatever spec you need. Don't need to just stick to what Apple gives you. Limited options in terms of hard drive space. These are the scenes I was looking for. It is absolutely wild in here. Every single component you could ever want. All the components in here that you could need. Back pieces, but not what I am looking for. Nobody seems to have the older stuff. Whoa, you got every single little component here. Amazing. So we're stripping the components here and then can reuse this stuff, taking out the motherboards. So fast. So it's where old tech ends up and then recycled. And this fella's in the back there just making new phones.
嗱，講有日佢就直接講條包落去嘅。都係10包熟啦，得攞哈。
Okay, leaving building number 2, which is more components, and going into your consumer off-the-shelf stuff, I believe is across the street here in the bigger building that looks more like your typical mall. So I'm gonna go out on a limb here and guess that this one here has off-the-shelf product. Okay, laptop chargers, buttons and switches. We'll go up and have a look up there. Within this building, this shop seems to be like a little electronic supermarket. Let's see if we can find a new Apple Watch strap in here. There we go, the perfect segue. Okay, all of these are for the Ultra and they're 39 RMB. So, let's grab a blue one and an orange one. I'll probably do for now, unless I see anything cool. 4,000. This thing was surprisingly good. Looks like an Apple product, but actually really good quality video in there. I'd enjoy watching movies on that, no problem. I've got a pair of Nreal Airs that I wear, but they're not as comfortable as this.
那你现在还给了这部电池还是
要给这部电池，因为现在我扣了牌，现在要刷才100，如果不刷现在还是那个70。
这样啊？对啊。
他和那个都可以。
还有压。
这个弟弟，这个弟弟，很多地方是人。怎么会灰尘？它是为
长按就才能。
对。哦。这便宜啊！
这多少钱
？85。
进入蓝牙模式。
对啊，这就便宜。
这个小。
这个你不明白啊？如果说你觉得或者是刚刚没有看到书包的声卡啊，书包的声卡999，反正这个也不错啊，书包的声卡听说是。
Now that is entrepreneurship. He's live blogging from the back of the shop. Amazing. 厉害你。
对的。
That's how you sell a product.
好的啊。
發起就煮飯啊！咁咧，自從嗰個人
病可爸，你要小心啲呢個女人啊！皆因佢已經。
表就被让他写了的。那表的都懂我。
But how could he ever be so?
I hope you enjoyed today's video. To be honest, I got bored in there. I don't know how long this video will be, but I filmed loads of stuff and had enough of the place. There's only so much you can take of that sort of thing. But on to the next video. I'm going to be going to a toy wholesale market. I'll be having a look at that. Not really worth sharing the contacts back there because that's just all generic stuff you can buy anywhere, but I just thought it was cool to show you how big that place is. Alright guys, until the next video, keep it snidey out there.